Hello, welcome back to 52 Tips to Land Your Next Job. You know, if there's one thing this pandemic of 2020, 2021 has taught us, that is that most of our professional interactions are going to be done virtually. They'll be done through email and they'll be done through video conversations, and that includes interviews. So if you're not there already, you need to get comfortable being on video. And there are a number of things you can do to prepare and then execute a great interview. First, in terms of preparation, you want to try to get the mindset that a video interview is not a whole lot different than a live in-person interview. The tone of your voice, the pace of your speaking, your facial expressions, and even your body language are still important in a video interview. And it's also important to read the body language of the other person and facial expressions of the other person who's doing the interviewing as well. The other thing that you can do to get comfortable is to be on as many video calls as you can. That includes video with family and friends, but it also includes video with networking groups. Now, I'm on a lot of these calls, and I think this is a great opportunity for you to get comfortable with being on video. I do see a lot of people that don't actually put their camera on, and I think it's a wasted opportunity, not only to get your comfort level with video, but also to really be more impactful with how you communicate during those networking meetings. Now, as you're preparing for your interview, there are several things you need to do. You need to make sure that you have good lighting because you don't want it to be too dark or too bright. You want to make sure that the sound is good. You want to make sure that people in your household know you have an interview so you don't get interrupted or distracted. And you want to make sure that your background is professional looking or non-distracting in any way. Now, to be honest with you, I'm not thrilled with this thing on the wall here, this outlet or whatever it is, but I'm going to go ahead with this video to be able to demonstrate that that's maybe something you don't want to have in your video. Now, once you do begin your video interview, again, think of it as the same way you would a face-to-face live interview, but you also want to make sure that you're making eye contact with that interviewer. Now, if I think I'm doing that by looking at the screen and making eye contact with them there, I'm not. I'm actually looking down, and that's not a good look. So you want to make sure you're looking in the camera and making eye contact that way. The other thing is you want to make sure that the camera's at the right height. It should typically be at about eye level, and you should have just about as much space as I have here between your head and the top of the screen. I see a lot of videos where the person on the other end, they're blocking most of their face. The camera's just seeing their eyes up, or maybe not even their eyes. And it's really a strange and unprofessional look. Being on video actually is a great way for you to demonstrate your comfort level with technology. And even if you're not overly comfortable with it, if you come across that way on video, then you may not have to answer the question about technology, and it may be something that's taken off the table completely because people can see how well you do on video. So video interviews are here, and they're here to stay. So it's important that you get comfortable with them, embrace them, and do the best you can, just like you would if you were in a live face-to-face interview. I hope these tips were helpful. If you have any questions or want to talk to me about your personal job search situation, please reach out to me at ken@surecoaching.com. Otherwise, I look forward to coming back to you with another tip to help you land your next job. Until then, be well and take care.